Tyler, the Creator, is one of the most successful artists of the past decade. He has multiple platinum songs, multiple platinum albums, and has won 2 Grammys for Best Rap Album of the Year. Outside of music, Tyler has started his own very successful multi-million-dollar clothing brand, has had his own TV show, and has started his own music festival/carnival. Tyler, the Creator, without a doubt, has many accolades under his belt, but one incident almost caused Tyler to stop making music entirely, which would have changed the trajectory of his career forever. But to understand why Tyler almost quit music, we have to go back before Bastard to Tyler's first ever album, Stereotype. Before I get into that, I just want to quickly mention that I started my own monthly song competition over on my Patreon with a $5 entry fee for a chance at a $100 prize. If you don't make music, I'll also be posting 2 bonus videos a month with other cool perks over on my Patreon, so if you choose to support the channel in that way, I really appreciate it. I'll have the link in my description with more information. Also, if you guys like my new hat, let me know in the comments below. Pretty dope. Now let's take it all the way back to 2006 to see why Tyler almost quit making music. Now I know what you're thinking. Tyler has an album before Bastard? And the answer is yes. He actually has multiple albums and projects that he was working on before his 2009 release, Bastard. Some projects he was working on include Zombie Circus, Dinosaur, The Special Olympics, At Your Own Risk, Eargasm, and of course, Stereotype. In this video, I'm only going to be focusing on Stereotype since it's crucial to the story, but if you guys want to hear me talk about some of these other projects, feel free to let me know in the comments below. In 2006, back when Tyler was just 15, he began working on his first known album, Stereotype. He was operating under the name Ace the Creator and would work on instrumentals in his school's music studio. He also taught himself piano on a keyboard that his mom had just recently bought him. Very little is known about this album, especially since all the songs are lost. Like many of his older projects, it was posted to his MySpace in 2007 and was since deleted. The only track we know from this album is Odd Toddlers, since it somehow made its way to Bastard in 2009, although I'm sure it was changed up a bit. Many of the instrumentals from the album have been recovered, but no vocals have been found. A lot of fans like to compare these instrumentals to future works like Wolf, Flower Boy, and Igor. We know the existence of this album because of Tyler's blog post back in 2007 and 2008. On his blog, he would rant about everything under the sun, like his mom, his Spanish class, and even multiple artists he would go on to work with. If you're a big fan of Tyler, I suggest checking out his blog posts because they're actually pretty entertaining and they give a lot of insight into his younger days, so I'll leave a link in the description below. If people wanted to cancel him for his music, I cannot imagine what they would do if they saw his blog post. These blog posts have given us the potential track list for the album and also a few possible cover arts that Tyler may have used. Some fans even think that the Igor cover art is a reference to the Stereotype cover art, and at first I thought it was a bit of a reach, but after staring at them for a while, I can kind of see what they're talking about. It would be really dope if the Igor cover was a reference to his first ever album's cover, so I kind of hope it is. In the blog post about the potential track list, he lists tracks like Supreme, Speakerbox, Odd Toddlers, 1201, Rocky Revenge, Fat Girls X Robots, and many more. At the end of the post, he said he might make changes to the track list, but he wasn't sure, so we're not sure what the official track list would have been. And this is pretty much all the information we have about Stereotype. So what does all this information have to do with Tyler almost quitting music? Well, in a lengthy blog post from 2007, Tyler details this experience. Tyler's mom was attending a parent-teacher conference at his school. Tyler himself said, "I'm feeling good. Got 2 B+, 2 A's, and a C." It was at this conference where Tyler's teacher asked Tyler's mom if she had heard his music, to which she responded no. So they go to the studio where Tyler's working on his music, and he shows his mom his MySpace, and he says, "I'm ready to exit out," and then my teacher's like, "Do you know that he likes to take photos?" In which his mom responds no. So Tyler had to show her those as well. Eventually, she gets around to hearing Tyler's beats, and he says that he played her each one, and she hated all of them. The teacher continued instigating and said, "What about the ones with lyrics?" So Tyler had to show her those too. He says, "I tried my hardest so she couldn't hear them. I hate them. I'm saying shit like AIDS and fat bitch," and she's just laughing. It seemed like Tyler was pretty embarrassed to show his mom his music, despite how confident he always tried to seem. He says some of the songs that he had to show her were Supreme, Speakerbox, and Odd Toddlers, which we all know were on the album Stereotype. Tyler goes on to say, "I sent a text message to almost everyone I know. I don't even know if I want to do this music shit anymore, man." So Tyler, the Creator, one of the most successful artists of this past decade, was so embarrassed that he had to show his music to his mom that he almost quit making music. But when I read this, I was really confused as to why Tyler was so embarrassed, because he was always giving off that confident vibe even back in 2007. He's always talked about how he doesn't care what others think and he just does whatever he wants. And then Tyler says in the blog, "I think I want to do the Doom thing, like when I rap, have a mask or change my voice or something, because people know I don't get embarrassed, but when it comes to my sounds and my literature, I'm always like, no, don't play. Man, the Stereotype isn't gonna drop. I'm over it." So Tyler admitted, although he doesn't usually get embarrassed about most things, his music was the one thing that he was shy about. And it kind of makes sense because that was the one thing that he seemed really passionate about, and he probably didn't want to be criticized or made fun of for his passion. I'm sure there are plenty of other times that Tyler Tyler's considered quitting, but it's super fascinating to think about how extremely successful he is and how none of it would have ever happened had he quit after this incident. I thought this was a really funny but also motivational story to share. Shortly after, he did end up releasing Stereotype and continued releasing singles and projects, and was even growing a small fan base on MySpace. Interestingly enough, he would continue to complain about his relationship with his mom and how she didn't seem to care about his music or his passion, which seemed like it really caused a strain on their relationship back in the day. But Tyler persevered. It's really interesting to look into Tyler's career before Bastard, since not much is known about it. If you guys want me to cover more of his work before Bastard, let me know in the comments. Also, if you guys want me to cover some more blog posts or something, feel free to let me know too, because they're pretty funny. Another fascinating and somewhat lost Tyler album is his 2010 version of the album Wolf, which I made a whole video covering. It's very interesting and supposedly it's his darkest album, so make sure to check it out. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. This has been Matty Balls, and I'll see you guys next time.